Hey everybody, my name is Splattercat. We are here at the Nerd Castle with the next episode of Aliens Isolation. In the previous episode, we had done a whole bunch of storyline, which is what I was slightly worried about. Like, I told you at the beginning that I was willing to bet there was going to be a whole lot of setup for this game before we actually did anything else. I am planning on showing off the survival mode eventually once we beat the campaign, I hope. I don't know, it'll depend on the reception. If everybody on the Nerd Castle is like, I hate this game, go do something else, I'll be like, okay, and I'll just kind of walk off dejected into the corner. Use registration points to manually save your progress. They will warn you if enemies are nearby. Oh, good. So I'm assuming this means we're at least at... Why is my face still feels reflecty, even though I'm not in a helmet anymore? You see that, like, at the top left corner right there? Like, I feel like I'm still wearing a helmet, even though I'm not wearing a helmet. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe I'm special, and they just sent me... My mom makes me wear this helmet. She says it keeps me safe at the Rayleighs. Is Rayleigh's even in business anymore? Damn it. Reference fail. Alright, let's have a look around. That hallway is dark and scary, so I'm not going to go down there. I don't know how saving works in this game, so I'm just going to do it a lot. Like, ooh. Ethanol. Well, is that what? Is rye whiskey ethanol? Huh, you learn something new every day. And again, I'm an ignoramus, so every day is something new that I learn. My head moves better while I'm saving. You can't feel this, but I can feel it. The mouse becomes more sensitive when you're saving the game. That's odd. Why did it put a big red X on the screen? Oh, no, it says please wait. It won't let me do it again. Do they recharge or something? Figures. Knowing the 1980s, this thing is probably powered by like 700 D batteries. Alright, back we go. I can't peek around corners. And I don't see anything glowing green that can be looted. I'm going to take this game very, very slowly, because when I move too rapidly, I miss things, and then people get upset with me. And so I don't want people, I want people to be in a happy space. Let's work on our zen while we're on it. Oh, hell no. Nope. You stop that right now, auto door. There will be none of these Dead Space shenanigans here. If I get cut in half when I walk through you, I will more than likely be dead. Wait, what is she breathing heavily about? She just made a noise. She went up and like... Hold on, I'm gonna cut that off for a second. Oh, these both lead to the same place. Well then, I don't feel like I'm... Oh good, shit's on fire. That's always a good sign. Fun space adventures always start with air-consuming fire. Oh hell. That seems like a pretty... Jesus. Okay. Alright, ship. I get it. You've got a flamethrower. Good for you. I guess I won't... A sexy wall sphincter. I don't think I want to go in there yet. I'm going to look for more treasure. Hold on. Treasure quest. Featuring aliens. We haven't seen any extraterrestrials yet, so I'm just going to assume they're not around until we get further. Let me guess. I'm going to come out of that sphincter over there. Let's try. Into the sphincter. You will find that the sphincter is kept small so that you can be able to crawl through the walls in the maximum of comfort and also terror. You think they'd put better lighting in these? Like, these are the kinds of lights you hang up when you're trying to go through your attic. They could just like install hull lighting, and that would kind of remove the haunting sway. I mean, I don't like it when light sources sway while I'm crawling in tight. I'm kind of claustrophobic. I don't know if any of you are, but I'm not super claustrophobic. Like, I can go in caves and stuff. I can go spelunking. But if you tell me to crawl through any, like, tiny spaces the size of a bowling ball, I'm gonna be like, nah. Absolutely not. Nope. I don't feel like weeping uncontrollably right now. That's just not something I feel like doing today. Oh, how do we fix this? Or is it even our... That's probably not even our job. You know what? Not my job. To quote the great Mac Dre, not my job. I'm going to check my corners very carefully as we go through here, because aliens are known to be like, Spah! That sounded more like a crow, but anyways, they make like a noise and then they pop out and then I get scared and I make unbecoming noises. What is this? A sensor? Sure. My gear doesn't have weight, does it? Like, I don't know. Can I go to, what is it? What is this right here? Okay, so that's an archive log. What is this? Oh, it's a personnel log, so I guess we're going to be looking for dead people along the way. Cool. Savasto link. Folder corrupted. Decommissioning. to the engineering team. So boys and girls, you've probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm that it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I'll go over with each of you what this means with regards to your contracts and your next placement, but for now, we still have a job to do. The suits want this done with a skeleton crew, which means we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help, but it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. I should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone found helping themselves to equipment to Marshal Waits. Alright. I guess that's that. Let's go ahead and back ourselves on out of here. I don't feel like that's hooked up to anything. Like, it doesn't look. You don't. Do you see any wiring that's hooked? Maybe they've got like futuristic wireless or something going on. Now I just need to find a PC that's capable of running my MMOs, so that I don't get checked off the guild roster for missing attendance. Oh, don't do that while I'm no, 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 no. Oh, hell. Ooh. Oh, man. How did I know? Oh, we've got one of those watches like Dick Tracy has. Oh, that's so legit. We have a Dick Tracy watch.
God damn.
God damn indeed. Where the hell did we fall through? Did we just slide down this thing right here? We've entered the ship's bowels without its consent. I don't feel like this is gonna end. Oh, no. Our light sources, I hate games where light sources are restricted. They make me nervous. I don't play horror games very often on the channel for just this reason. Q to open your radial inventory. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. And mouse to select the flare. Press R to activate the flare. Okay. That doesn't look like a magnesium flare, so I don't think we have to worry about it melting on our hand. In fact, it just looks like a flammable toothpaste tube or something. I'm not really sure. I've never used an industrial flare, though. I've only hold right mouse button to aim. Oh, we can throw it? Okay, and then R places the flare, so I guess that's if we have to work on things later. Can I pick it back up if I place it? Hold on. What is that doing? If I hold down the control button, it's making me like put the flare next to my face so that I can like tell scary ghost stories. Ooh, the hook was on the door handle. Well, why is there graffiti down here? I guess if they're decommissioning it though, you could spray paint on the walls and what. I've done that before at construction sites. Spray paint on the walls if you're gonna be knocking the building down anyways. Spray paint on the walls to leave notes for other people. You always know working Joe. Someone knew. Alright, well, something's gonna jump out. I know it. If I swear during the course of this, I apologize. Normally I have like a PG-13 rule, but with scary games, when things jump out at me, I have the tendency to just like pop off and use bad language. So honestly, it's probably gonna keep moving. Oh, that's bad. Hell is that? Something's walking here. Hold on, I'm gonna go down to the bottom part. Oh good, I can sprint now, although I still run like I'm... Yeah. Alright, well... I'm gonna check all this down here first. I don't know what's lootable and what's scootable and what's removable, so... I'd rather figure it out now rather than later. Did I come through over here? Yeah, I came through over there. Okay. So I'm gonna try and keep my bearings here. What do we have going on this side? It looks like it's going to dead end out on me right here. Or maybe it fills in the map as you go along. I don't know. Are there multiple paths through the game? I suppose we'll have to find out. What the hell is that? That is unnerving. I don't think spaceships are supposed to make that sound. That's definitely a grumbly tumbly sound, and I'm not alright with this. A bonding agent. Alright, I'll take it. What is this? A freebie sensor? Okay. What's beeping? It's gotta be above me because it's coming from every direction. I was trying, if you ever see me looking around in these sorts of games, I use my hearing a lot more than I use my eyesight because I've grown up basically being legally blind. Like, for example, I can't see things like 3 feet away from my face, and so I rely on my hearing a lot more than most people do. And so if you ever see me using my character like that, it's just a habit from real life. I sound things out a lot more than I think some people do because my eyesight is incredibly, incredibly bad. It is really, really bad. So I guess we'll go the only way that we can right now. Hopefully there's not any Doom-related secrets laying around where I can, like, open up panelings and walls and be like, up against the wall over and over and over again. That's one of my big memories of Doom. Running around checking every single wall for secrets. Everybody loves Doom, right? I've never met anybody that was just like, Doom is shit. Like, I've never heard anybody. Doom was the stuff. I was like 10 years old, 9 years old when Doom came out, and if you had Doom at your house, I was hanging out with you. Also Wolfenstein, they were both good. In fact, I still have a box copy of Wolfenstein. I should post a picture of that on the Twitter or something. I still have the original box for Wolfenstein. Back when game boxes were like 50 feet wide. Like, seriously, the box is like as big as one of these boxes, and it just says Wolfenstein on the side. I don't like this room very much.
Hello?
Oh, don't do that. So there's horror movie tropes 101, walking into a dark and terrifying place and then going, hello? Is anyone here? Oh, I'm going to embarrass myself during this playthrough. I just know it. Oh my. Alright, well. I'm going to go over here. Forget, forgotten, sound it out, use the vowels. I can do this. Keep, pay, out. This life for rent. Use the terminals to update your map with unexplored areas. Oh, that makes sense. That's kind of cool. So there's a terminal over there. Can I search trash cans or anything? I don't know if this is full on like BioShock or whatever, where you can just search like everything for extra little...
Anything here work.
Find a way to restore power to the shutter. Just this one or all of them? Specificity. I desire you. Okay, so what is this? Oh, button mashing. Okay, let's... It's like the generator starter or something. Okay. I know on older electronics, sometimes you had to pump them first so that they had enough electricity in them to jumpstart themselves, and then after that, they use like alternators and stuff to keep the current going. But I don't know. I'm not a mechanic, like I said. I'm a geologist, so my mechanical knowledge is somewhat limited. Okay, well, we got that. And did that update my map? Does the save station do that, or how does that work? I'm guessing that green is below blue. And so we kind of need to memorize the color scheme in this game, especially if these are going to be overlapping each other. Can we go up and down by floors in any way? Oh, what have I done? Oh, I done broke something. Hold on, what did I do here? Oh, I went down a floor, I think. Okay. Why is that lit up right now? Is that like where my quest is, or... My quest! Alright, well, I don't know exactly what I should be doing right now, and mostly that typically means that I'm just going to wander around aimlessly until I end up dead, and so off we go. More story time, Sebasto Link. Langley, if you're looking for our stash, I've moved it. You left it right out in the open where anybody could have taken it. Jesus, do you know what I had to do to get it? I've hidden it in one of the storerooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. Don't worry, nobody goes down to the terminal anymore, not after what happened. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so you're gonna need some. It's your turn. Maybe it'll teach you to take care of our stuff in the future. Anna. So 0340. I'm gonna write some of this stuff down because I don't know if this is gonna be stored anywhere. Actually, I think it is stored. We'll check in a second. I'm not gonna break the pen out just yet. Goodbye from Siegson. We've had a long journey together, but sadly it's coming to an end. Seegson Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who worked and lived at Sevastopol over the years, and hopes that Seegson has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be assured that Seegson's Apollo Central AI and Working Joe androids will be there to serve Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. We wish you all the very best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station, it's people. Okay.
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports. Make them thorough. We're gonna need our paperwork to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
Alright. So I'm guessing that's Marshall Waits. And that appears as though it may be... Yeah! Oh. Oh, hell. People are running and I don't know why they're running. That's never a good sign. Seriously, I say this in so many of my series, but if you're ever in a place in the world and everyone else is running and you are not running, you should definitely try to isolate why, because you are the sickly gazelle. Well, at least there's people alive, though. That's a plus. Like, the real upshot of this is that I thought I was alone here, so that's not so bad. Where does this go? Security checkpoint. Can I get some guns? Any guns up in the security checkpoint? Because for real, I need to make some clickety-clack when shit gets real. I don't like this room. Any room that starts shaking when I enter it, I don't like. God. Ow, hell. Alright, lesson learned. Lesson learned. What did we learn? Don't get burned by hanging wires. Oh, I thought that was like a bazooka for a second. I was like, well, this game just got interesting. No, it's been interesting the whole time. Medkit version 1. So we have a blueprint. You found a blueprint. Press Q to access the crafting menu. And so... Oh, it's around the outside of the radio. Oh, okay. So that's kind of cool. A blasting cap and some scrap. Oh, wow. So this med kit can be used to partially heal us up in moments of need. It takes an SCJ injector, a compound B, and a bonding agent, and then 10 scrap. How do I know what I have and what I don't have? Is this, it's just lined up right here. You can only hold that many of them. Oh, okay, I get it now. All right, I'm a little bit slow. Bear with me. I'm a little bit slow, so those of you who are much quicker than me, just let me figure this out. I'll slowly sort it out. It'll all be okay, I promise. But for right now, I suppose that we will... Should we make the med kit? What's our health looking like? Half health? Meh, we're not close. Well, maybe I'll make it for later. Let's make it for later just in case. And so we'll go one of those. Oh, you click them into space too. Okay, so I like how they give you a visual for everything. And then commit the component. Oh, click here to craft the item. The giant blinking thing that's saying click here to craft the item. I see now. Item constructed. Oh, I'm pretty excited about this now. There's actually like crafting and all kinds of cool stuff going on in this game. I'm slowly being sold. I started out with just H.R. Geiger as the thing that I enjoyed about this, and now they're adding those components, which I enjoy even more. I like the view right here. I can't tell you how much I hope that I live to a point where we actually can go to space as part of a commercial enterprise or as part of tourism, because it saddens me. As someone who is not, like, physically in the shape that I would need to be an astronaut, I've pretty much written that whole thing off. Like, the astronaut dream, I was a realistic child. I used to tell people that I wanted to be, like, a biochemist when I was a kid. Like, do you know how depressing that is, that a 6-year-old is like, I want to be a biochemist? Like, they're supposed to, at that age, I feel like I probably should have wanted to be, like, a baseball player or something. Ooh, they left treasure. But yeah, that seems a little bit sad to me. I don't know why. Maybe it's totally normal. Did you guys want to be biochemists when you were 6 years old? Because I remember my parents used to think that was hilarious. Compound B, bonding agent. Actually, I just said I wanted to work with chemistry. I didn't say biochemist. What is that? Can I pick that up? What is this? A light? I can't take the light with me? Sorry, I'm a little bit ADD-ish. I may have trouble actually making my way through this game at some points. Is this the passcode? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, champ. Is it on the... Oh, I gotta do... Can I do it with the number pad, maybe? Ooh, fancy schmancy. Okay. Ah, so now we get to go get whoever Anna's treasure. What is this? A bonding agent? Okay. Might be useful for later. We've been able to make a med kit out of the first one, so why not? I'm going to wait till my health is a little bit lower, though. I don't want to use up a lot of our resources until I figure out what the scarcity is going to look like in this game. If we start playing and we get really, really far and we still haven't found like anything, then I'll know that I need to space things out a little bit. But, and I'm not trying to be punny right now given that we're in space, I think that was everything. They made everything blink. I don't know if on harder difficulties they removed that. That's not something I am privy to. However, what I will say is the game feels remarkably tight. Like, everything feels really good, from the movement to the camera. Like, everything feels really nice in this game. I'm surprised. With the history of Aliens games in the past, Aliens games typically really, really suck. Like, they are typically not that good. Like, the last good Aliens game that I could think about was on the Jaguar, and it was that Doom clone where you could play as either the Colonial Marine, the Predator, or the Alien. And I seem to remember the Alien and the Predator being pretty fun to play, but I remember Humans basically just being a Doom clone. I think I not torrented. I'm sorry, you can't torrent a Jaguar game. I think I'm pretty sure I got a ROM for that at one point. I seem to remember playing it, and I know I never had a Jaguar, so I'm thinking I must have. I'm going to take a rough stab and say a catastrophe. A catastrophe. It's over here. A Vidicom. What's lied to us? Is this like an ATM? I like how it has big arrow buttons. That's fun. ATMs used to have those big arrow buttons on them. At least they did where I live. Now they don't. It's all done just by numbers and like a keypad thing. Wait, can we open this? Ion torch required. Okay, well, I ain't been torching no ions, so I guess that's that. My charged particle status is less than cogent at the moment. I feel better about upstairs for some reason, so let's go upstairs. Being downstairs makes me feel ill at ease, and I would prefer to keep illness out of this situation for the moment. Can I do anything else with... Alright, I guess I can't. What if I take the med kit out? How does this work? Hold R to activate. Oh, Jesus, what is that? I mean, obviously it's another ship, but hey.
The turrets. I'm right here. Relay.
And as is typical, oh good, the blast shielding is closing. And there goes our beautiful view of the night sky. The planet Hopper. Oh. Alright. Well, luckily, as is a custom in games such as these, we appear to be equipped with totally inept teammates who can't look out the cockpit window. So, can I jump in this game? There's no jump, so that's something to remember for later. I will not be doing any leaping, flying, or acrobatics. Restore power. I thought I just restored power to that junction back. Maybe the junction's... This place is in shambles, so I'm assuming... Can I go through there? It seems like I would fit. But maybe that's like the third rail. Maybe you don't want to walk on it. We need help in blood spatters. Great. Is this the only place that we can go? Have we been everywhere else? Yeah, it looks like we're pretty much... I wish I had some idea... Oh, there's a legend. Hold on. Let's open the legend. Item, tool, or weapon is right there. Oh, should I go back for that? Locked. Okay. A point of interest. I'm going to try and memorize these for the future. So personnel terminals. I missed a personnel terminal, didn't I? Hold on, let's go back. I'm going to try and be as completionist as possible in this game. I don't know if we need to eat or if there's going to be some kind of physical status that we need to babysit later on. But right now, I'm not seeing any meters, so oh, I can... Oh, that was... I thought it meant press R to activate the little eye goggle things that you can look out of. Where was this item that we appear to have missed? Oh, it's not actually on this part. Okay, so let's swoop through here and see if maybe... Yeah, there it is right there. 15 scrap. Awesome. It pays to be thorough. It pays to be thorough. So let's go back over here. Can I pick up this stuff? Like, is any of this useful? No, this is just like chunks of plascrete or something laying all over the place. I'm filling this in because I don't know what their like artificial materials are called in this game. I'm filling it in with Warhammer 40k stuff. like plasteel or plascrete or whatever they called everything in that game. In that universe. I'm missing all kinds of stuff, I'm willing to bet. Let's... Checking all the seating right now. Let's do a full roundabout look. Let's go all the way around and make sure that we have everything that we need, because supplies may be short later on, and you never know if an extra 15, 20 scrap and a few other little doodles and doddles will help you get a little bit farther. So I would rather have more now and waste a little bit of time searching all of these various benches and crevices and cracks, nooks and crannies, if you will, although at that point I feel like I'm describing English muffins. Let's go back over here, and I'm going to go back and see, it marked it on our map, that big crate looking thing, so let's go back and see if we can grab that, because I loathe to leave anything behind, especially since we're in a survival situation. So let's go back, we'll see what we can find in here. And what did I miss? So it's past this second junction over here. I guess I walked right by something. Let me duck back under the wire again. There we are. It doesn't look like it's right here. It's on the other side of the door. Okay, let's go back. There's something here. I can hear it. It's making little ringly dings. It says that there's stuff, like I'm standing right on top of it. Is it downstairs maybe? No, there's no way to get through right there. Okay, so... It definitely says that there's something right there against the wall. Did I just... Oh! Okay. So that's like a little blueprint screen. Alright, learning slowly, but we're putting the pieces together right now. We're putting the pieces together. I got the personnel terminal. It says there's a point of interest back down the ladder now that we've lit everything up. So maybe we should go back and check on that. I'm willing to bet we're just about out of time, though, for this episode. So my name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here in the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Alien Isolation. I look forward to seeing you all in the future. Take care, everybody, and as always, I do.